right, Ansley, for lesson 3, we're going to say you just finished your alphabet activity. And this lesson has you talk about anchor letters. We've kind of already talked about anchor letters. What are your anchor letters here?
A and Z.
Okay, now if I have a student that's severe, this would be a good time for me to do an activity like this. I would draw a semicircle in front of the student, and I would have them put the anchor letters. There's A, and what would you put over there?
Z.
And then what are the 2 middle letters?
And
Okay, Ansley, will you put the lid on this marker? And for a student that maybe is struggling, I might get out my, these are usually for kindergartners and 1st graders and 2nd graders, that I would get out my letter blocks and I would have her actually put them on the semicircle. But we are not going to do that because of time with Ansley and for the purpose of this demonstration. But they would lay them all out and they name them as they lay them out. Okay, then we go through our advanced reading deck. Go ahead.
T, D, B, B.
Notice I try to keep my hand that's holding the cards still, and I try to be quiet as I turn these. All right, Ansley, go ahead. Table.
Table, dog, pig, bat, buck.
ISD are my instant spelling deck. I add those here as well. Ansley, draw yourself a line to write these on. Straight line. Here we go. Ansley, look and listen. D.
D,
Okay, echo,
D,
and then write.
D. T.
Notice I'm shuffling and mixing up. I keep 2 shuffles going. So we'll now go back to my first pile. B.
B, P.
And last one.
P.
And those are shuffled already for next time. You may go ahead and erase. We're moving straight into your new learning. Repeat these words. Tip, dip,
Dip,
bid,
bed,
bid.
lid,
What sound do you hear like in the medial position? What part of your mouth is working when you make the sound
my mouth,
Look in your mirror and make the sound What is the shape of your mouth? Are you frowning or smiling?
smiling,
You are smiling. This is the smiling sound. And is it opened or blocked? Look at your mouth.
it's blocked,
What's it blocked by? It's open. Okay, thank you. Is it voiced or unvoiced?
voice,
Okay, Ansley, remember a vowel will be opened and voiced. Do we have a vowel sound or a consonant sound? A vowel sound. And I already showed you the vowel picture. Okay, I am going to write the word I. Actually, sorry, this part actually has it right. So we are going to write these words on the board. I-T, D-I-P, B-I-D. What letter, Ansley, do you see a like in the medial position in these words? I see an I. What letter do you see coming after the I here?
T,
And T is a consonant. How about here? You see an I and then you see a P. Is that a consonant as well? And what about this last one? I-N-B.
consonant,
Is that a B or a D? It's a D. Can you put the lid on your marker so it doesn't dry out? And I'll do the same. So the vowel I is in a closed syllable because the consonant comes after it. I say, instead of that, I say a vowel closed by a consonant is short, coded with a breathe. And this is when I show my little vowel people and do the drawing. So, you remember that? You've had that lesson before?
it's right in front of me.
That's right. Little vowel people want to get through the door. Today we are just going to talk about the letter I. I wants to get through the door, but the door is closed by a consonant. So that's like, this is my little vowel person. He has a consonant in his way. So we say a vowel closed by a consonant is short, code it with the breathe. Notice they're short, little people. Okay, so are you ready to say it with me? A vowel closed by a consonant is short, code it with the breathe. A vowel closed by a consonant is short, code it with the breathe. So the name of this letter, oh, hi. I'm not even ready, huh? The name of the letter that we are talking about is the letter I. I'm just going to put the regular print one here right now, and I will do your riddle with you. This structure is a dome-shaped home. The Inuit people of the Arctic region use this dwelling when it is very, very cold. It's usually made of blocks of snow that provide insulation. What are you trying to draw a picture of? An igloo. You have 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The name of this letter is I. The keyword and sound are igloo. When writing the letter I in cursive, you have 4 approaches to choose from. Can you please put the lid on your marker and leave it on? Let's review the 4 approach strokes. Can you help me this time? Swing up, stop, push up, over, curve under, over, swing way up, loop left. What one do you think would best fit the I? Swing up, stop, pull down, straight, release, dot. I will put your regular cursive I. You may trace it or you may write it. Go ahead. Name before you write. So Christine, sometimes you'll want to leave this chart up for your students. Other times they won't need it, especially if you've already put one in front of them. Ansa, go ahead and erase. We're only doing 5, please. Okay. So I am going to give you the name of the letter and you give me the keyword and sound. I.
Igloo N.
I.
Igloo N.
I.
Igloo N.
I am going to give you the sound. You give me the keyword and name. Remember, when it gets a green card, it is regular for spelling.
Igloo I.
Igloo
I.
Igloo
I.
The name of this letter is
I.
The keyword and sound are.
Igloo N.
If I give you the sound echo,
I.
name,
I.
and write that letter one last time. And remember, it was a smiling vowel sound, Okay, some interesting things. Did you know that you'll never put 2 I's by each other unless you are writing the word? Wait, what? I'm trying to think of, unless you're writing a word like skiing. That's probably one of the only exceptions, or one of the few. And then I is never found in final, even though you'll hear the sound I, like fly. You don't spell it with an I, okay? So at the bottom, Christine, on page 21 in the teacher book, it says, we say a vowel in a closed syllable short, code it with a breathe. No, we don't. We say a vowel closed by a consonant is short, code it with a breathe. So that's one of the small changes. All right, the dog's biting the cord, so let me move this really quick. And let's go on. In your book on page 12, Ansley, we are going to code and read, and you are getting your first vowel fact now, okay? So you turn to page 12, and I'll get your vowel facts down for you. Okay. Depending on the age of your students, you can let them see all of them, or you can take sticky notes and cover them up if you would like. But Ansley is old enough, she doesn't need that done. But that's what the sticky notes, you just pull them off, and you only let her see whatever one you're working on, or the one she's working on, and any previous ones. But Ansley does not need that, because I'm going to direct her eyes to where we are. Ansley, we are only going to talk about this first vowel fact. I have it on the back. It is a vowel closed by a consonant is short, coded with the breathe. So in your book, you will notice it says code and read. Now, you are going to pretend, since this is my book, but this is how you would do it. A vowel closed by a consonant is short, coat it with a brief. Write really light, only on the first three. A vowel closed by a consonant is short, coat it with a brief. Go ahead, one more.
A vowel followed
Closed by a.
consonant is short, coated with a
Okay, and then let's read those three words. Go ahead.
bib.
Okay. And then if you have just her, then I would probably have her do 4 as well. But for sake of time, we're not going to do that. Go ahead and erase those. Okay, so that's the code and read word page. And then we'll move over and you're just going to read me the top row of each section. Are you ready? Now I can either model for Ansley if I feel like she needs it. I'll model actually. Let me read the top row. Ib, it, id. Ansley's turn.
Ib, it, id.
You had a challenge on your second word. You said it. Did you read the top row again? Oh, sorry. You were supposed to read the second row. Can you do that again?
Ib, id.
No challenge. And so on and so forth. Okay, let's go to page 14. Now remember, you don't need to read every row with your student. You just need to make sure they're at 95% accuracy before you give them homework. Go ahead and read me the top row.
Tip, tip, bib, bit, dip, dib.
Challenge, second word. Okay, go ahead and read this row.
Dib, tid, tip, dib, tip.
Okay, I am not checking your LLP position. You are slacking in your seat. Can you get in your LLP position for me, please? Okay, then I'm going to skip page 24 and 25 in my book. That's phonemic awareness. We're okay skipping it. Ansley, let's close up your book and do quickly our 3 boxes. Go. How quick can you make them? 1, 2, 3. Put the lid on your marker. What sound do you think you're going to be listening for? Yeah, that's right. Can you put the little pebble in your hand and put the lid on your marker? And here we go. Listen for the it sound. It's. Echo.
It's.
Unblend.
It.
Where did you hear the it sound? What position was that? Initial. Write the letter I in that one. Name?
I.
There you go. Close it up a little bit more this next time. Okay, one more of these. Let's do the word thin. Echo.
Thin.
Break it down. Okay. What position? Medial. Go ahead and write I.
I.
Okay. And you may go ahead and erase that whole thing. Okay, so for closure, it says, look at the sounds block page. I don't even know what that means, but we will move on and do the if. How do we spell if? I, and do we spell it that way in final with an I? No, remember, we'll have a different way. English words don't end in I. They end in a secret. Yeah, ski is a French word. That one throws us off.
Ski is a French word?
Yeah.
What French can they speak?
Okay, can you go push stop on our video?